Tell me, tell me who you are and who this lady is next to you.
I'm Debbie Ackeret, and I'm the youngest child, and it's Eloise Ackeret, my mom.
When you say you were the youngest child, how many children were there, and what were
Um,
their names?
there was 7 of us, and there's 5 of us left. So there was Marilyn was the oldest, and then there's our brother Dan, and then Marge, and then John, and then we had a brother Mike, and then Elaine, and then me.
Okay. So, what was your mother's husband's name?
Clifford Ackeret.
There's no light there.
Did your mother work when she was back in the day?
Years ago, she worked for the welfare office, but then she started having seizures because she has epilepsy. So she was unable to continue working.
Take care of kids.
Yeah,
She had 7 kids.
Okay.
because she had too many seizures, so she said that they had to let her go.
Did she grow up around here?
Yeah, she grew up actually in Puyallup.
And around when did she move down here to Tacoma?
She will be here August 10th. Will be 1 year.
Um, was she at all involved in any fishing struggles or anything when she up there or down here?
I don't think so. She said she used to go
Good time to go to sleep.
said she used to go when she lived in Puyallup. Her dad would always take her fishing, so her dad really enjoyed fishing.
There was a gentleman.
What was her father's name again?
Started with an A.
Yeah, it might be Arthur because John's middle name is Arthur, so it would have been Arthur Brown because her maiden name's Brown.
I see. Okay. Let's pause.
I don't know what to say.
Let's start with this. Introduce yourself and then tell me what it was like with this woman as your mom and what you guys kind of did.
Okay, I'm her son John. I'm the middle kid. This is my mother Eloise Ackeret. Grew up we lived in Ballard for 38 years, and then we moved to Shoreline. And then a year ago she came here to live, so she's been living down here for a year now in Tacoma with everybody.
If I could ask you one question about your memory, what is the one thing that stands out in your memory about your mom when you were a kid?
She always taking care of us so well and feeding us so good.
And playing baseball with us
And
outside.
taking us to the movies.
Yeah, and playing kickball
Remember
and
going
baseball.
to? Hey, you remember going to?
Remember that? We used to play baseball and kickball out front.
Yeah.
And you used to play with us and pitch to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that in Ballard?
Hey, remember going
I
to the
do.
movies and going to McDonald's on the way home, and all the kids were all lined up walking home
Yeah,
from
all
we were
7 of
real
us.
young.
All 7 of us.
We were tiny then.
That's when Dad was still around.
Yeah, my dad was still alive at that time.
So you guys sound as though you were pretty tight-knit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
A lot of we had 7 kids in our family, so when we invited all our friends over on the weekends, we could have 15 to 20 kids in the house, and they would make, back in the old days, like stew, spaghetti, homemade bread, we'd all put our tents in the backyard and camp out, have a lot of fun,
And your mom was part of that.
Yeah, she was the cook. Her and my dad were the cooks,
I'm sleeping.
basically.
It's your party. You can't go to sleep, Mom. She's going to sleep.
Let's switch over to you.
Me?
Yeah. Why don't you tell me who you are and where you fall in the pecking order?
I'm Elaine, and I'm the second to the youngest.
And, Elaine, if I could ask you the same question I asked your brother, growing up with this woman, what is one thing that really stuck out in your mind that really...
She was a good mom, stay at home, always active with us. Took care of us good kids.
Okay, I think that'll probably do it for the interview. So